Good morning from Elsa and me. Here she is. So, I wanted to give you all a little update about Elsa. As time has gone on, I'm finding out more and more about where she has been and what she's been up to over the last 14 years that she's not been home with me. Now, because of this YouTube channel and Elsa's page on Facebook, I received some messages from some really lovely gentlemen. Firstly, I got a message from a guy called Mark Kitchen, who works for the security company. Oh, dogs are off. Where's she going? Where are you going? Off to get some food. You off to get some food? She's going to get some food. She doesn't want to be part of this because I think she's too embarrassed. She said to me, "Don't tell them this, Mum. They're going to think I'm terrible." So I got a message from Mark Kitchen, who told me that he works for the security company for Hammond's Furnishings on Nuts Lane in Hinckley, and that the security company were well aware of Elsa, although they called her Boo Boo all these years, and that they'd been feeding her. And then I got a message from a really nice guy called Mike Linden. Bear with me. Oh, just sit up here. Sorry, Mike Lindop. And he said that he was actually the gentleman responsible for calling the RSPCA on the night of the 25th of November when she came home to me. But he said that he had been doing the night security that night, but ordinarily it was a gentleman called Ray Swan, who was on holiday. Now, Ray had been the gentleman who almost became Elsa's owner over the last 14 years, feeding her and making sure that she had a warm place to go to in the gatehouse, and just really, really giving her love and attention over the last 14 years when he was on the night shift of security at Hammond's. Which is amazing, and I want to thank those guys so much for looking after her for all those years. Oh, excuse me. I'm so grateful to you. Without you looking after her and making sure she was loved and fed and warm when it was cold, she probably would not have survived. But then the story doesn't end there. I then got a message yesterday from a guy called Paul Trago, who works at Eon on Nuts Lane Industrial Estate. And he said to me, "I'm so glad that she is well and home and loved. And over the years, I've been giving her the chicken from my sandwiches at lunchtime. And giving her a fuss." So basically, this little madam has been going from industrial unit to industrial unit, flirting with all the men and getting them to give up their food. Oh, Paul, I thank you too for giving her your sandwiches, your lunch. Guys, thank you so much for looking after my little girl for the last 14 years. Sorry, my dogs are on one. I think the postman must be here. Yeah, in particular Ray, who it seems has really taken her under his wing. I've invited Ray and Mike Lindop over to see her because they seem particularly taken with her story, just so that they can see that she's happy and settled and home. What have you got to say for yourself? Say thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys.